What is up everybody, and welcome back to another video. So we have some more Modern Warfare Alpha here, and I'm sorry for the Call of Duty videos lately, but for those of you that watch for the CSGO videos, don't worry, I have a couple of videos up ready for release here on Sunday and then a couple of days forward. But in this weekend it's all about the Modern Warfare Alpha, or as long as I have some time to play it. And in this video, I want to show you what I think is some of the best settings here for Call of Duty Modern Warfare Alpha, and will probably also be some good settings when you are getting the beta and the full game. And let's just start with the controller here. And I have a SCUF controller, so I just have it on the default, but I flip my R1 and R2 and L1 and L2 to shoot on the R1 and aim on the L1. I think it's way easier and way quicker and much easier when you have some burst fire weapons to shoot on the R1 instead of the R2. But that is up to you. I keep it this way, and yeah, if you don't have a SCUF controller, you should maybe switch to the tactical or some of the others. I mean, it's pretty much up to you. This configuration has been in pretty much all Call of Duty games from the longest time I can remember. So I think you will just pick what you think is the best for you and what you're used to. So the next one is stick layout, and I don't do anything on that. Invert vertical look, I have that disabled. If you play with it, enable. Yeah, that is up to you, but I don't like it. Controller vibration, I don't have any vibration or controller vibration in my SCUF controller, but I disabled it anyways. And if you have the controller with a vibration unit in it, I will recommend to disable that as well. Now here we have these two sensitivities for your horizontal and vertical. And as I said in my earlier video, that I would really like them to put in the ability to change your ADS sensitivities so you can separate those two. Right now I have played with a 3 on both, and now I'm playing with 4, and I like them both. It feels like the sensitivity is a little bit quicker here in Modern Warfare than in the Black Ops. I recommend a lower sensitivity, but that's also personal preference, what you think and what you can aim with. And yeah, depleted ammo weapon switch, when able weapon automatically switches when trying to fire with no ammo. Yeah, I have that enabled, and I haven't really done anything to these settings here. I have the weapon mount movement exit enabled as well, and I have the hold down for aim downside, and as well as the equipment. But I think this is quite new settings in this games. I don't remember that I have seen them in the other Call of Duty games, but yeah, pick those that you like. Then we go to aim assist, and I think aim assist is only available in single player, where target assist is available in multiplayer as well. But I'm not sure. I keep it on standard, but when the game is launching, I am actually turning off the aim assist if it's only for the single player, so I don't get used to having this, and then when I come into multiplayer you only have target assist and then you get screwed. So right now we don't have single player, so I don't have the ability to play that, so I just keep it standard. But if it's only for the single player and you play the single player, I will definitely recommend to turn that off, but that is not something to think about right now. Target assist I have enabled. You can turn it off if you like it. I don't like it. I think it becomes very hard to aim, so it definitely helps a little bit. Steady aim behavior, hold again. Then the movement is hold. Sprint cancels reload, I have that enabled. That is also up to you. Vehicle camera recenter, we don't have that here in the alpha, so don't worry about that setting. Now, these settings were not the most important, I think. I think these are more important, and that is the brightness. I have it quite bright, so I don't have to miss anything there is in a darker areas or something. I actually think that people in this game are quite easy to see. I expected them to be pretty hard to see, and I actually feared that they were hard to see, but so far they are actually very good. I have the brightness on 55, and yeah, you can turn that up that or down whether you like, but the game also has to look a little bit good when you're uploading videos to YouTube. Then we have the film grain, and I absolutely turned that off. As you can see on the picture here, it makes some visual noise to the image, and I don't like that. So this was also a feature in Infinite Warfare, and I turned that off there as well, and that will also make your game look better if you upload videos and something like that, and easier to see a target. Language, English, colorblind, none, colorblind target. I think it's if you turn this off on, you can mess with these settings. Then we have the motion blur, and it pretty much makes it harder to see your enemies. So I will disable both the motion blur from the world and from the weapon. I think the weapon is not as important as the world, but I will definitely turn both of them off. So we go to the audio, and so far I will also always mute the controller sound, even though I have it turned off out in the menu, but I also have it inside here. Then we have the audio mix, and so far I think that the headphones one is my favorite, but there is a lot of them here. And yeah, that is pretty much all for this video. And these settings, I think these are some very good settings, but as I said before, I think the film grain and the motion blur settings here are the most important here if you are making videos and if you want to see your enemies better. The rest is pretty much up to personal preference, what you feel and like. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give a like, subscribe. Have a nice day and hope to see you another time. Bye.